Hi friends, this is me Wangel Lama from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, doing my fifth e-video on data structures. And now the topic of this e-video is the implementation of linked list. Implementation of linked list to make stacks and queue. So yes, I have written a C++ program for this. So you can see I have created a struct named node, and inside this struct I have initialized an int data variable and a node pointer next. So in this the variables of this structure is node is top, which is assigned as null, front queue, rear queue, and temp queue, which is all assigned as null. So I have created 6 functions, 3 for stacks and 3 for queues. So you can see this first function void push is for pushing elements into the stack. So here using linked list, I have, as is in linked list, temp is equals to new node. A new node is created, and then it will ask for, and I'll ask the user for the data here, and temp will point towards the data, and as soon as the user enters the data, the data will be equal to top, and top is equals to temp. So you can see I have created another function named void display. This void pops. This function is for popping out elements from the stack. So if the top is equals to null, then it will show that it is a condition that the stack is empty. So if the stack is not empty, then temp will be equal to top, and top will point towards the next variable. So the deleted element will be temp, which is pointing towards the data. And I have used the keyword delete to delete the temp variable which is chosen. So in this third function, void displays, I have used it to show the stack, display the stack created. So if the stack is empty, that means top is equal to null, then it will show that the stack is empty. Or if it is not, then while temp is not equal to null, temp will be equal to top, and temp will point towards the data, and that will be displayed here, as you can see. So in the fourth function, that is for queue, then void insert queue, it is for inserting elements into the queue. And here a new node is created, and similarly like previously, I have asked the user for data, and temp is equals to same temp pointing towards the data, that you can see is asking the user for the data. And if front queue is equals to null, then it is the data which is inserted will be at the top, will be at the start of the queue. And if it is not, then the element which is already there, and the next element which we will insert will be the rear queue will point towards the next, which will be equal to temp. So this is inserting queue. And now for deleting queue, as usual, we will give the empty queue condition, and we will see which temp will be equal to front queue, and front queue will be equal to front queue pointing towards the next variable. So the element which we want to delete will be displayed in this, and as usual we'll use the keyword delete temp to delete the element from the queue. So this display queue is this function is to display the queue. We have given the empty queue, condition here, and if the queue is not empty, then you can see temp is pointing towards the data is displayed in this cout statement here. And yes, after these 6 functions, I have applied these functions in this main function. I have used do while loops and if and if else statements in this main function. I have asked the user for the choice here, and if the user chooses 1, then as you can see in this if statement, if the user chooses 1, he will be accessed towards the stack, and the stack has 4 functions: push, pop, display, and go back to the main question here, go back to the choice here. And if the user chooses 1, then it will be element will be pushed inside the stack. If it is 2, then the user will be allowed to pop out the element from the stack. And if the user presses 3, then the user will be able to display the stack. So if the choice is 2, then if the choice is 2, then he or she will be allowed to access the queue function, and he will be allowed to insert, delete, display, or go back to the choice using this. If he chooses 1, he will be allowed to use the insert queue function. If he chooses 2, he will be allowed to use the delete queue function. If he chooses 3, he will be allowed to use the display queue function, or else he will be allowed to go back to the choice. So the whole this int main function is under this do while loop. So as the user presses Y, he can rerun this program again and again. And now let's run this program. Yes, it is asking the user first if he wants to use stacks and queue. So first I'm going to show you stacks, and it has asked, so I'm going to push some elements inside. And yes, I'm going to display the stack that I have created. So yes, the stack that I have created is contains the elements 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to pop one element out, and I have choose the pop function now. Yes, the element deleted is 4. So as you can see, the element which was last entered into the stack has been popped out first. See, the stack function is working. Now let's check the queue function. Now I'm going to use the queue function, and here I'm going to insert some data here. Now I'm going to display the queue that I have created. It's 2, 3, 4. As you can see, this is the queue that I have created. Now I'm going to delete something from the queue. As you can see, the element which was entered in the first is deleted outside, is deleted first. So you can see the queue function is also working. This is how we use the linked list to create stacks and queues. Thank you for watching my video.